Peace and good morning, everyone. I'm a little late today. Whew. Ha. Hi, welcome. Hi, Wendy. Hey, Jay. I guess you were where the hurricane hit the other day. I hope that you're fine. Yves, good morning. Who else do we have? Marlene in Montana, KC, Russell over there in the UK, Susie in Colorado, Tim, Lynn from Arkansas. Good morning, everyone. PL, Freeness. Hey, so Diwali happens every single year, and I had no idea what it was. I have friends who are Hindu, I have friends who are Sikh, but I never looked into it. So I decided to ask myself the question, what is Diwali and why is it celebrated? So Diwali is India's biggest and most important holiday of the year. It's the festival of lights that celebrates the triumph of light over darkness, good over evil, and the human ability to overcome. Diwali is this national holiday. It's international. And I was curious about the deeper meaning of today's October 24th celebration of Diwali among the Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains. So this is what I learned. It comes from the Ramayana, a written Hindu epic, and represents every person's struggle to know oneself and helps us live a better life. Diwali is the story of a mythic battle between Lord Ram and Ravanan, which is the battle within ourselves. It starts with Lord Ram, who represents our highest self, our higher self, our divine soul, our infinite life force. And Ram lives inside of everyone, everywhere, all the time, and everything. This infinite life force. It's in Ayodhya. I'm going to slaughter this name. Ayodhya. Ayodhya. It's this place of peace and no conflict, similar to heaven. Ayodhya. Our higher selves live in Ayodhya in heaven, and it's this place of peace that I experienced myself. In Ayodhya in heaven, one is unconcerned with everything worldly: money, appearance, status, careers, you name it. In heaven, in Ayodhya, there's no concern about any of those things because we live in a state of peace. Now, in the myth, Ram marries Sita, which represents the union of our higher souls with the human body, which changes everything instantly for Ram and Sita, and they are banished from Ayodhya. They're banished from there, very similar to Adam and Eve. And so when we focus our thoughts on our body rather than our souls, we lose our peace. We get banished from heaven, and we're banished into the world. Sita continues to meditate on Ram until one day Sita sees a golden deer and she becomes obsessed, just like our thoughts are captured by worldly things. And so she stops meditation on Ram and runs after the deer, and so is trapped by the demon Ravan, who represents our ego. Ravan has 10 faces and 20 arms. So, what do you think about that? The ego has 10 faces and 20 arms. It shows itself in disguise in many different forms. And so the battle between Ram and Ravan begins. And eventually, Ram defeats Ravan and brings his soulmate, Sita, back home to heaven. This myth represents the struggle between our egoic self and our higher selves, between our attachment to our egoic minds and the divine light itself. Guru Nanak of Sikhism, the most famous, the leader of Sikhism, Guru Nanak, he said, "In each and every heart is the unseen and infinite Ram. When we kill our egos, only then will we be united with this invisible and infinite truth." And Diwali is the festival of lights, and it's meant to help us break free from our worldly obsessions, self importance, insecurities, and the demons that live inside us, our egoic attachments. So, there you have it. This myth says the same thing that mystics have been saying throughout history around the world. In this myth, in this mythology, in these symbols and metaphors and similes, we find ourselves, our inner worlds, our inner world. So, Diwali, this festival of lights, is a celebration of the infinite light overcoming our worldly obsessions. I hope that helps you. It helped me to learn that this morning. I did get up pretty early this morning. I was like, so today's October 24th. What's going on in the world? And it turns out it's a major holiday around the world. So, hey, Chris. Good morning, Wanda. I'm glad you're all here. Time to meditate. So, I'm going to set my clock here. Hey, Siri, set an alarm for 8:30.
I've turned on your 8:30 a.m. alarm.
She's so sweet to me sometimes. So, if you're new here and you're meditating with us for the first time, it's a very simple process that we do. We breathe in through our noses and into our bellies and back out again, and we attach a prayer word, a chant, a mantra to our prayer. And when our minds wander, which they do always, we bring them back by connecting the prayer word with the breath. You breathe in and breathe out. I use a very simple prayer. I use the Jesus prayer. I say, chant the name Jesus, basically. But the prayer that you pray could be something from your childhood or something that you love. But it ultimately, it does two things. It aims your heart at the divine. So you might want to pick a word like beloved or peace or Ram, maybe. And eventually, what happens is that the word falls away and you're left only concentrating on your breath. And when you do that, don't think, oh, I'm concentrating on my breath, because immediately you're kicked out and you have to go back to your word and your prayer again and your breath again. Just focus. Now, if you've been here with me for a while, we've been practicing lots of different types of techniques. So today I'm going to ask you to do a particular thing. So this is the festival of light, and I'm going to ask you to love. So if you're going to be focusing on any chakra this morning, I'm going to aim for my heart chakra and connect it to my third eye and breathe this little loop between these two. So as I breathe into my belly, I'm going to stop my mind at my heart chakra and continue to breathe into my belly. And as I exhale again, I'm going to bring my mind from my heart to my third eye, and I'm just going to begin initially working these two. And I hope that helps. I wear a mask, of course, because it helps keep the light from my eyes, because it's bright in here with these lamps. Someone said to me the other day that his kid came in on him when he was watching this meditation that we do together, and the kid's like, "So, Dad, why do you watch this guy who says nothing, sits still, and wears a mask?" Well, you can answer that for yourself. Let's go. Going to be a long one today, 21 minutes. So get yourself comfortable. We begin with chanting 3 ohms, and we do that because that brings us into our bodies. You vibrate your chest, your heart chakra, oh, on your throat, and bring it up to your third eye. We begin with 3 of those in order to set ourselves into our bodies, and then drop into our silent prayer. So here we go. Thanks for joining me this morning. Settling in. Follow my breath if you want to. Centering prayer. Relax. Belly breathe. Third eye. Follow your prayer. thank you all for joining me this morning. Namaste. Peace to you. Thanks for liking the channel and subscribing, and thank you for your support, your financial support. Peace to you all. Had a deep meditation today. I hope you did too. When we join together, our meditations are deeper because the infinite is everywhere, all the time, and everyone. Peace to you all. Thanks for being here. Namaste. See you tomorrow at Tuesday, 9 a.m. on Zoom. See peterpanagore.love for details. Peace.